I ain't been live for a little bit. You know, I go live when I got something on my mind. Uh, or I'm trying to show you guys something and I got no battery charge, you know, stuff lately for me. But yeah, I had a storm yesterday. Made me think about storms in general. Um, they use the phrase going through a storm when things are not going so good in your life. Things haven't been going so good in my life. I got on here, I shared it with you guys how my wife just cheated on me and I didn't know what to do or where I was gonna move or how I was gonna handle this because we got this little guy right here. Like I'm so in love with my baby, so I'm like I didn't know. You know what I mean? I went to church, found a pretty cool church group. I attended twice. I think I'm gonna be down there for a minute, or I think I'm gonna be for a minute. You know, help me get my mental right, um, in the right place. But I don't know. Yesterday would be the second week. I went to church. And they talked about like turning that page in your book, turning that chapter in your book, not being stuck in one chapter or stuck on one scene. It's like watching Friday and or your favorite movie. It could be We're the Millers or Get 'em the Greek, and you keep on watching the part where P Diddy strokes the fairy wall, or you keep on watching the part on Friday where you know Red get knocked up out. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that you wouldn't know that Craig come back and hits Debo in the head with a brick and ultimately wins the fight. You wouldn't know that at the end of Get him the Greek that they get the running and chasing and the boy actually get to the Greek before having sex with his girl. It's the funniest thing. But those are some things that you wouldn't know unless you turn the chapter or continue to watch the movie. Um, I feel like I'm stuck in a place because I keep watching the scene over and over and over again, man. And that was the message yesterday from the higher power that can't be stuck in the same place doing the same thing over and over again. That's insanity. Definition of insanity. But that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? I've been married for like a year now. Congratulations to me. But it's been the same thing. You know what I mean? Uh, it's crazy that you go into marriage and and never quite right. Um, but I stick around. Stick around for the baby. I stick around for the sake of saying I do and taking them vows before God. But um, it haven't really been going great. You know what I mean? I think she had postpartum stress. Where she got into drinking like heavy. I'm not saying that she didn't drink when before we um, got married, but it wasn't as intense. You know what I mean? And every time you drink, how you have an evil spirit enter you. You know what I mean? Like just a little bit. It was like she was possessed. Yeah, it was. And that's what I've been going through. You know what I mean? Ever since the pregnancy. I mean, ever since the marriage, during the pregnancy. Well, she didn't drink during the pregnancy, but ever since the marriage. But yeah, ever since she dropped the baby, that's what it is. Take a sip and a demon come out, and like she tries to kick me out the house every single time she does it. She says anything to try to belittle me. Uh, just does crazy things, man. She hits on me. She tries to fight me. You know what I mean? Good morning. Um, tries fighting me. She tries to do like everything possible to, you know, get some type of negative reaction out of me. Of course, I'm a man of faith. I'm a man of God. I'm a man of values. I don't touch women. I don't argue. That's why it's been so long without doing any serious dating because I know what I wanted. You know what I mean? I'm at the age where you know what you want. You don't make mistakes. Um, but with who I am, I made them. You know what I mean? I rushed into it, even knowing the signs of the spirit telling me not to. Um, I done it. Maybe because the compassion, you know what I mean, that she had for me, and at a downtime, there was a time where I broke my leg, and it seems like none of my friends here or nobody really cared while I was down. I wasn't working, and she was the only one here. So, you know, I felt that compassion, man, and that love for that girl, and I continue to see her and continue to date her, and we made this love baby. That's what he is. He's a love baby. So we made this love baby, and May, we made this love baby, and that's what happened. Nothing? Nah. You got you got them other ones that you give me instead of them? Yeah. And let me get one of them other joints. Hold on. And so, yeah, man, I stayed with her, man, and stuck with her, stuck it out. That's what happens. And now I'm suffering. Thank you, man. You all right? You got toothache? Yeah, you was drinking something. I was like, I hope you ain't got one of them toothaches, boy. That's the worst feeling in the world to me. I know. Yeah, Lee. Dang, I hope man don't got no toothache. You better go home. I can't take this joint. Yeah. Oh, I could have did that. Thank you. There he is. He always up. But now, what do you mean now? That must have been up. We stay up since 3 in the morning. Man, that's my guy though. I ain't gonna trade him in. We up though. He up. If he up, I'm up. We up. Say good morning. You have a good life. Say good morning. Yeah. You don't get sleep none. Say I don't get no sleep. Yeah, baby don't get no sleep. For you. Yeah. My man. Yeah. Daddy. Yeah. Puppy. Puppy the only one. Puppy be. Puppy go to every movement. I'm up. She sleep through it. I don't know how you sleep through that one. I can't do it, man. Bye. 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 Okay. Yes, sir. Love, brother. My people at the gas station, sorry about the pause, but we had to get our stuff. But man, the journey, man, and her going through the postpartum and kicking me out, and the words say you could do whatever. You could do whatever, long as you ain't long as there's no intercourse involved, no sexual morality. Long as you're not cheating on your significant other, then supposed to work it out. But shit, I got cheated on, so bro, I was ready to quit it. But I'm I'm a guy who I don't want him. I don't want him. My thing is I don't want him to. I don't want him to grow up without a dad. You know what I'm saying? I grew up without a father, so that's what I'm on. Being there for him. You know what I mean? And swallowing my pride on my situation because of my son. You know what I mean? Give him a better life. You know what I mean? Uh, but like I was saying, the word is telling me that I'm starting to get the feeling that I was supposed to turn that chapter. You know what I mean? I was supposed to turn that chapter in the book or continue to watch that movie and not rewind that same part over and over again. I was supposed to be at a different place right now, but as you can see, I'm not. I haven't decided to to give up on her. You know what I mean? A little bit of story about her. She lost her mother. You know what I mean? Her mother was her best friend. My mother had her late, as well as I did, and her closest sibling was 30, not 30, 20 some years away, 15 years or something like that. Her closest sibling. The rest of her siblings are old, more so like aunts and mother figures. And, she never had anyone. The closest person she had to her was you know, um, her mother. Kids was already outside the house, so it was pretty much just her and her mom. And she lost her mom, so I always, me and my mom is super close. You know what I mean? That's my A1 from the day one. You know what I'm saying? So uh, with my mother, I could understand that. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of the city while I give you the conversation. I want to get this camera off. It's the baby. Oh, cute baby. Daddy cute baby. What do they say? Hello, double tap the screen. So as I was saying, yeah, that's from the storm last night. We had a storm here in Miami. Blew little trees. But like I was saying, she lost her parents. They built a lot of mansions over here. This is Mansion Way. Call this Mansion Way. They built a mansion right here, another mansion right there. Yeah, a lot of mansions being built over this way. Mansion, Millionaire Alley, Millionaire neighborhood. My neighborhood, but I'm far from a millionaire. I want to get there. I think the reason that God was having me here was a part of the chapter in my book that I'm supposed to see how the millionaires live amongst them. Um, you know, be cordial with them. Um, become part of that type of community. They're building another mansion right here. This is what they're gonna eventually do to our house, my house right now. We're selling it for $5 million. You guys got $5 million? Want to live in Mansionaire? Want to live in Mansionaire Alley? Contact me. Hit me up. You know, nothing but mansions and older houses that have been here for a while. Big, super huge old houses like ours. That's the kind of what mine is, a big, super old house, but that's what we got around here. Um, but yeah, her mother owned this house over here. House that we're living in now, not too good. It's old. Her mother been dead for 5 years. Nobody been taking care of it. Older sisters got their own houses, own families that had started my wife lose it. She just lost it. That's all she had in her life. And she lost it. Her dad's from Egypt. Her dad moved back to Egypt when she was 14. So yeah, she never really had nobody but her mother, man. And her mother passed, so she went nuts. So I'm assuming um, that's where the twist in her life goes. And she never dealt with that problem and never had anyone to deal with that problem. So I come along 5 years later and, you know, have to deal with it. Well, actually, it wouldn't have been 5 years. We've been together 3 years now. And it would have been like 2 years later I came through and, you know, came along and I guess helped her deal with her problems or at least made them go away temporarily. But now, everything's back. Everything here and everything back and everything's coming out. You know what I mean? So, although I wouldn't say that never she served an amazing purpose in my life, man. As far as the things she's done for me and how she rehabbed my leg back out when I was for a year and, just being there for me. I feel that I slightly owe her, you know what I'm saying? Some, at least gratitude, and I feel that, that's the reason, my reason being, um, still in this marriage and still trying to make it work, even though that I've been cheated on, I've been physically and mentally abused. You know what I mean? But I choose to stay. You know what I mean? I choose to stick around. I choose to uh, try to make this thing work for his sake. You know, gotta make it work for his sake. Um, but what do I do if that's not? I feel that with the message I got from the spirit yesterday that might not be the case, man. And maybe I supposed to turn the chapter. I'm supposed to turn the chapter. You know what I mean? Maybe baby was supposed to be made, but it confused me that a blessing was made out of this, and then I was supposed to move on. Like I don't really see how that fits into being like religious or being, having strong will or, or even having faith and belief or, I don't see none of that pattern when I think about giving up. You know what I mean? But also, when I'm thinking about giving up, I'm feeling that everything in me is telling me to give up, or I was supposed to turn that chapter, or I'm supposed to, that was only a good part of the movie. You know what I mean? The good part. It was a funny part. It was a joy part to enjoy, but we got to get him to Greek. We got to get Debo out of this neighborhood. Um, but I feel that I'm slightly stuck in that situation because we have a child, and I did commit to marriage, and although it's been voided, because of the cheating, you know what I mean. If you ask me, you know what I mean. The Bible says, "Shit, don't stick with them." So I feel that my marriage has been voided already, and pretty much ran its course. But do I make the sacrifice for my child? You know what I mean? Uh, do I sacrifice my happiness for his happiness? You know, um, I'm not sure, but what I am sure of is uh, God's here. You know, God's God's gonna guide me through this. He's gonna give me direction. He's gonna give me He's gonna give me signs and symbols to how to move. Um, he's gonna give me financial freedom. He's gonna give me. Uh, he's gonna make my quest blessed. You know what I mean? Look at the boy, oh, baby boy. He's so sweet. He's gonna make my quest blessed, and I'm gonna be there. You know what I mean? I have that faith. It's bigger than a mustard seed. That I know that it's already done. You know what I mean? It's already in. It's already in the making. But uh, getting there, you know what I mean? The tough part of getting there is that you may have to cut some things. You know what I'm saying? You may have to. I just may have to give up. Um, give up a part of me to, you know, so my other part can grow. You know what I mean? Like you're an athlete, you might have to give up things that taste great to your taste buds. You know what I mean? Yeah, you might have to give up time with your friends. You know, to reach your overall goal. You know what I mean? Might have to give up relationships to reach your overall goal. You know what I'm saying? You have to take a sacrifice to have that greatness revealed. You know what I mean? And I feel that I will be having to take sacrifices to reveal my greatness. Am I ready for it? You know, I'm ready for things to change. That's for sure. Ready for things to switch up and start to get better. That's what I. Yeah, he say that. Saying that. So I don't know much, but I do know that I'm ready for trials and tribulations and hard times to, take a backseat to good times and celebration and joy and growth. You know, um, I know the only way that happen if I follow God. You know what I mean? I can't. No matter how much I want to be, I can't stay stuck in the loop. You know what I mean? We're trying to do the same thing, expecting different results. Oh, my baby's crying, so I gotta get my baby in here, y'all. Um, Thank you guys for listening to me, man. It means a lot to me, man. I think it helped me a lot. I'm at the crib right now, so I'm gone, man. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later, man. Peace. Say peace, King. Love y'all, man. Peace out.